right, look. We're back in Movie Warzone, General Trivia, and I've got the two greatest people in the world put together on one team. You see, you've got the most lovable admin, Jim Green, and you have the luckiest of massholes, Lucas Schildbach, on one team. They know Wizarding World. They know more than you, and the people we're playing today suck anyway. So this is going to be an easy win, and of course, fuck you, Lucas. We're just going to win.
Yeah, well, let's start off by saying fuck you, Lucas. All that stuff you said is correct, except for the parts that were good about Lucas, because Lucas sucks. He is, it appears to be 21 minutes late in getting on. So this match is later than it's supposed to be because Lucas is a piece of shit.
I mean, I would love to disagree with my kindly colleague over there, but I have to agree and say fuck you, Lucas, because that's the only thing that matters today. Really, only thing that matters in life. Fuck you, Lucas. Let's do this.
And also, we're playing some guys that aren't Lucas, so fuck Lucas, though.
Absolutely. All that matters today is that Lucas gets fucked and we win.
Indeed.
Sounds good by me.
Oh, I don't even know what to say. I'm just going to start it off like this, bro. I think the only person that has a hard-on for Lucas more than his teammates is Corey Quinto, but Josh McCoog is not here to murder. So, Mark,
God, I hate when that happens. I hate when people just aren't there to be murdered. It's fine. But you know who is here to be murdered? It's this Lucas fella and this Jim person that, surprise, surprise, loudmouth chattering animal Kaleb, so-called King Koho, is the advocate for. Whoa. Such a... I mean, Jay, do you ever get sick of this guy? Do you ever get sick of his mouth, his words, his senseless garbage that comes out of it?
Man, I'll tell you this. Every group chat I have with him in it is muted right now, and it's because he's the only person who talks, because I'm pretty sure he loves the sound of his own voice. But we're not here just to shit on Koho. We should shit on Jim Green. That Lucas kid, I had a talk with him the other night. Seems like a really nice fellow. I don't know why everybody just keeps trying to fuck him. But best of luck to you.
Maybe they just find him that attractive. I don't know. I don't judge in this regard, So on behalf of Jay and myself, we won't fuck Lucas, but you both are about to be fucked in this trivia game.
One last thing, Lucas, nighty night. Keep your butthole tight.
Victory sip.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Koho, back again with a host who we've seen a lot of bit of quite recently, Aaron J. Aaron, how are you doing?
Hello, how are you doing tonight, Kaleb?
I'm doing good. We got a really good match. We've got Con of the Dead versus a team name who I don't want to say too loudly because I have my nephews in the other room there. But their team name is F you, Lucas. Aaron, feel free to say their team name as much as you want. I can't say it because I don't want to get punched by my sibling. Because I got his kids in now.
I'll take care of fuck you, Lucas, all night. No problem.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We're kissing away our monetization from this video, though. So,
we don't make any money.
Are you kidding me? With these massive views, we don't make any money? That's insane.
I think it all goes to Tim Smith's car payments or something. Okay.
Fuck you, Lucas.
Yeah, we do have Con of the Dead going up against them. That is Burnz Mark Camire, and then Lucas Schildbach and Jim Green. I think it's going to be interesting. So let's get into this. So, introducing first, coming into the ring, making their movie Warzone debut, it is Mark the Maniac Camire and Jay the Arsonist Burnz. Con of the Dead. And again, Aaron, I'll let you do the intros for this next team.
Yep. And for the next team, introducing first, introducing the team by the name of Fuck You, Lucas. I hope I'm pronouncing that first name correctly. The team is Lucas Schildbach and Jim Green.
That's definitely how you say his name.
Fuck you, Lucas. That's the team name.
Lucas Schildbach.
Schildbach.
All right.
Live with it.
All right, well, now that we are into this, we're going to give you, getting round one, give you 8 different questions, 8 different categories. If you're going to write them down on your whiteboard or piece of paper, you get them all right, you get an extra bonus question. So, first question is going to come in the category of actors and actresses. Besides the Scooby-Doo movies, in what other live-action film did Sarah Michelle Gellar and her husband Freddie Prinze Jr. both appear? Freddie Prinze Jr., somebody who this community pretty familiar with, probably. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jim.
It's a guess. I know what you did last summer.
That is correct, Jay.
Did not have that one.
And Lucas.
I do not have it either.
And Mark.
I did. I know what you did last summer.
Yes, looks like Jim and Mark do know what they are doing. Aaron, do you like to give us our second question?
In the second question, in the category of movie quotes, in what film will you find the quote, "It's Alan Parrish's house, we're just living in it"?
Sometimes I feel like this is Kaleb Koho's house and we're all just living it. And then I remember that's stupid.
No, that is correct.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Lucas.
Jumanji?
And Jay.
I have Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle.
And Jim.
Jumanji colon, whatever that is, Welcome to the Jungle.
And Mark.
Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay. We've got an interesting situation here because Jay said Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle.
I had Jumanji colon, Welcome to the Jungle on my board.
But you said 2.
Fair enough. Whatever.
Aaron, I'll let you. What do you think?
I would count it as correct myself.
Okay, we'll count it as correct then, unless they want.
If they want to challenge that, totally.
Then they can.
But I think that tonight. Yeah.
Okay. So your next question is going to come in the category of musicals. Who is the leader of the Sharks in West Side Story?
Are you excited about this remake?
Yes, actually. It actually looks really good. I'm pretty excited.
Yep.
I like Spielberg. I like the original, but I feel like it can be improved upon. 5.
That's all.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jay.
I have Tony on my board.
And Jim.
That's a good name, Jay, so I copied it with a question mark.
And Mark.
I went a different route. Jake?
And Lucas.
Gentlemen, his name is Bernardo.
That is correct.
Oh, fuck you.
Finally,
Lucas.
Lucas does something.
Fuck you.
Tony he's not even a Jet. He's a former Jet.
All right. The fourth question is in the category of sports movies. Who plays boxing promoter Dante Slate Jr. in the Robert De Niro / Sylvester Stallone movie Grudge Match?
Fuck.
Movie in quotes there.
I did not see this film.
Oh, man. It's no Rocky 4.
4, 3,
None can be.
2.
Hot
Nobody
take.
stopped for
Hot
Cold War in
take.
this?
Ollie totally had sex with that robot. Let's start with Mark.
I think it's Alan Arkin.
And Jay.
I have Kevin Hart on my board.
And Jim. And
I guess Joe Pesci.
Kevin Hart
Kevin
is
Hart is correct. Alan Arkin's close, but
He's
was
in it,
Kevin
I
Hart.
think.
Jay does get that point with Kevin Hart.
Way to go.
Party over here.
Okay. Your fifth question comes in the category of directors. Who directed Heartbreak Ridge?
I have not seen this movie.
I vaguely heard of the film.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, starting with Lucas.
Clint Eastwood?
And Jay.
Clint Eastwood?
Jim.
Clint Eastwood?
And Mark.
Clint Eastwood?
That is correct.
Good job, boys.
Clint
I like the confidence. Let's try to maintain that throughout the rest of the match, please.
Next question.
All right, next question in the category of action/adventure movies.
And ultimate.
All right, whatever that means. The question is
Not even
nothing.
the second to last question.
Oh,
There's 3
yeah.
more. I mean,
There's
2
actually-
more after this.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The question is not including the upcoming Last Blood. How many Rambo films have been theatrically released?
This is the one where he punches the dude from He-Man, right?
That is correct. And all
Cool. And then he punches communism in the face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jim
My marker's dying, so I'm going to switch it, but I put 5.
and Jay
I put 4 with a big ass question mark.
and Mark
4.
and Lucas.
It's 4.
4 is correct. So everybody but Jim getting that right.
Of course.
In Jim's defense, they have some very confusing titles.
You're not wrong.
First Blood Part 2. Your penultimate question.
Penultimate.
Category of romantic comedies. In both versions of Sabrina, the wealthy Larabi brothers fall for Sabrina, who is the daughter of a man who has what job for their family? I've seen this film recently.
But which
It's quite good. The original. 5,
I agree, the original is good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Mark
I said jeweler.
and Jay
I said Lee Daniels is the butler.
and Jim
I said a bread maker, baker, question mark.
and Lucas.
I think he's their gardener.
It is actually chauffeur. He is their chauffeur.
Damn.
Big oof.
Samsonite. I was way off.
And the final question of Oscar movies. What is the only Oscar Lost in Translation won?
This is the one where Bill Murray makes me sad.
This is the only one that makes you sad by Bill Murray?
No, but this is one where he makes me sad. 4,
You think about being good and sad, not because the movie is
1. Okay, pens down. Let's start with Jay
Best supporting actors.
and Jim
I put original screenplay.
and Lucas
best original screenplay.
and Mark.
Best original screenplay.
Everybody but Jay getting that one right.
It feels good when you say that about Jim, not so much when you say it about me.
Okay, so unless I did the math horribly wrong, I have Con of the Dead at 9 and Lucas at 8. Is that what you have, Aaron?
Yep, that's my math.
Okay, cool. 9 to 8. So Con of the Lucas will get to choose whether to spin or defer as we go into our wheel round.
Did you say Con of the Lucas?
That's as well.
Dang it. This
Fuck
match
you,
happened
Caleb.
when I thought it would. So we're going to go to, okay, so Con of the Dead is going to get to choose whether they want to spin or defer. We're going to go into our wheel round, and there will be 10 different categories on our lovely wheel from wheelbeside.com, and they will get to choose if they like what they spin, they can keep it, or they can spin again and then they are stuck with it. You can't spin away from spinners or opponent's choice. Don't be stupid. And they're going to get 5 different questions, whatever category they get. They get it right, they get 2 points. You go to multiple choice, you get 1 point, or you get it wrong, opponent gets a chance to steal. So, categories on the wheel tonight are Edgar Wright, Spinner's Choice, and Rocky. And I should say Edgar Wright, Con of the Dead strength, Rocky, Lucas's strength, 1980s comedy, Middle Earth, Opponent's Choice, Middle Earth being Con of the Dead strength, Abbott and Costello being F.U. Lucas strength, directors, and 90s action movies. So, Con of the Dead, would you like to spin or defer?
What do you think, Jay? Should we make him work for it, or should we let him go and then see what we got left? We're only up by one.
Yeah, that's true. I still say we should let them spin first, but if you're not comfortable with that, we can always do it.
I'm totally fine with it. Let's defer.
All right.
Okay, so this will be F.U. Lucas's spin. And it is Middle Earth. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
What do you think, Jim?
What your manager on the call here?
It's true.
I think they're better on there for us, personally.
What'd you say, Lucas?
I think it's not a bad category. It's not our best. There's definitely worse categories we could get.
Do you want to just take it so they can have it?
Yeah, I think we should take it. I don't think there's only like a couple categories that can be better.
Okay, we'll take it.
Okay, they are taking Middle Earth. Aaron, would you like to give? I gotta find him now.
You're almost
there.
there.
We go. Aaron, would you like to give them their questions in the category of Middle Earth?
Absolutely. Your first question coming in the category of Middle Earth. In Fellowship of the Ring, Gandalf says to Merry, "If in doubt, Meriadoc always follows your what?"
Oh, I think I know this, Jim.
Stomach is the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, I think it is stomach. You want to go with that?
Yeah, final answer.
Incorrect. To kind of throw.
Kind of dead for a point skill.
Yeah, kind of dead.
It's your nose.
Yeah. Final answer, nose.
That is correct for
Correct
2
for 2
points.
points.
Oof. Well, we're getting KO'd, Lucas. Thanks.
I'm not counting this out yet.
All right, and the second question for Fuck You, Lucas, in the category Middle Earth. What actor plays Faramir in the Lord of the Rings movies?
David Wenham, final answer.
Correct for 2 points. In the third question in the category of Middle Earth. In Hobbit Battle of the Five Armies, who provides Bard the Bowman with the large iron arrow he uses to slay Smaug?
So, question. Do you need the character name or the character relationship?
We are looking for the character name.
Yep.
Okay. Jim, do you know this?
Nope. I know it's the sun that brings it up to him on the tower thing. And
So that's good. Can we do
multiple choice? Yep. A, his son Bane. B, Legolas the elf. C, Philly the dwarf. D, Alfred, steward of the master.
A, final answer.
Correct for 1 point. Your fourth question in the category of Middle Earth. What is the only category for which all three Lord of the Rings movies won the Oscar?
Ooh.
my guess would be adapted screenplay.
My guess would be visual effects.
5, 4, 3.
Do you want to repeat the question?
Yeah, repeat the question.
All right.
Jim.
What is the only category for which all three Lord of the Rings movies won the Oscar?
Or is it score?
You want to multiple it because we're not sure?
I feel like we should multiple it, although we've kind of given them the ability to steal it.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Multiple choice. A, visual effects. B, production design. C, hair and makeup. D, costume design.
Oof. Well, my answer was wrong.
So the only thing that worries me is that visual effects is at the same time as the Star Wars prequels.
Mm-hmm.
And those are shit movies, but they have visual effects.
4.
You want to go with production design?
Yep. Final answer.
And Con
Correct.
1 point steal.
Can we hear those options one more time?
Yeah.
Sure. A, visual effects. B, production design. C, hair and makeup. D.
What did they
I
say?
wanted to-
Costume?
No, they said B is what they said.
Right. Well, visuals
They
is
said
A. Or
Visuals is A, but
Five,
taking into
but then-
consideration.
4, 3.
Let's
Repeat
use a
the question.
Yep.
Okay.
I actually
What-
want to say it's costume design.
You might be right.
What is the only category for which all 3 Lord of the Rings movies won the Oscar?
Well, it definitely won it for Return of the King. So there you go. I defer to you on this one. What do you think, man?
I'm thinking it's costume design.
All right, lock it in.
Final answer, costume design.
Incorrect. It was visual effects.
It was visual
damn.
effects. Everybody just tripping themselves out.
Talk myself out of it.
I'm glad that was a repeat question, not one of these fucking crazy questions. Nothing really hard to pronounce there. All right. Your last question here in the category Middle Earth. In Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Gandalf tells Bilbo were 5 wizards looking after Middle Earth, himself the Grey, Saruman the White, Radagast the Brown, and 2 more whose names he couldn't remember. Both what color?
I believe they're blue.
I don't remember this that well, so it's up to you on this one.
I feel pretty confident. Blue, final answer?
Correct for 2 points.
They are blue. Dabba dee dabba da.
And there's our shitty Eiffel 65 rendition for the night.
Ugh.
All right. So with that, that is the end of their round, and they've got 13 points. Kind of the dead getting some steals there, though, with 11, 13 to 11, going into Con's spin. Con!
Let's see what we would have got on that respin there, Lucas.
This will be your spin.
It's gonna be opponent's choice.
If it's opponent's choice, we're giving them out in the Costello.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Rocky.
It's
Would you like
Rocky.
to keep it or spin again?
It's not a greatest category.
No, but it's not. If it's all Rocky 4 questions, that would be awesome. But we know it won't be. But we've been getting hints that there will be one. Should we spin again?
I say let's spin again. And if that's the case, if it screws us, if it bites us in the ass, I won't say a thing for the rest of the match.
All right, let's spin it again, Caleb.
We would have
All
had
right,
Rocky.
and this is what you're stuck with. We're going to be stuck with Spinner's Choice.
Oh,
So what would you like?
What are the categories left?
Categories left are Edgar Wright, Rocky, 80s, comedy, Abbott and Costello, directors, 90s action movies.
Should we go with Edgar Wright?
Might as well.
Might as well. Let's go for it.
Okay. I will give you your questions in the category of Edgar Wright. First question.
Hold up. Before you ask that question, there's music playing in the background of somebody's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Can we get it turned down,
Yeah.
Jimbo?
I'll mute, and then you got to give me a second because, like, I have to unmute myself if we're in a steal. So
Just
tell
don't
me.
pull a film in and wait to unmute until the last second.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was on the call for that. That hurt.
Okay. Your first question. Which movie's cast included actor Paul Freeman, best known as Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark?
That would be Hot Fuzz, Jay.
All right.
Hot Fuzz, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And we are all caught up at 13. Next question. What is the name of the town that The World's End takes place in?
I want to say it starts with an L. Shit.
You want to go?
I'd know it if I heard it. Yeah, unless you have a guess. So.
I don't.
Okay, let's go multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A. Sanford, B. Newton Haven, C. Marmol Village, D. Holland Maze.
It's B.
B. Yeah, B. Final answer.
Correct for one.
Boy. Yep.
Next question. What are the names of the bumbling police detectives voiced by Simon Pegg and Nick Frost in The Adventures of Tintin?
Oh.
It's not Thomas, is it? Or Thompson?
I want to say it's Thompson. Thompson.
5.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 big points. Sorry, getting a better marker here so I can keep track of score. All right, your penultimate question. Where does Scott Pilgrim break up with Knives Chow?
Doesn't he break up with her in the Goodwill, or is it in the
5,
or does he do it on the
3,
train or the bus? I mean,
2, 1.
Repeat the question.
Where does Scott Pilgrim break up with Knives Chow?
I don't want to say he does it on the bus. I think the Goodwill is right.
Yeah, I think it is too. All right, Goodwill. Final answer.
Incorrect. Jim and Lucas.
It's a record store, Lucas.
What?
It's a record store.
All right, I'm going to trust you on this one.
It's
Go
not
ahead.
a Goodwill. It's a record store. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's right.
Well done, Jimbo.
That's right. Yeah.
Keep showing up. Thank you.
My bad,
And
Jay.
your final question, and Edgar Wright. What is the name of the diner where Deborah works in Baby Driver?
I might need multiple choice unless you have a better guess.
Multiple choice.
Yeah, let's go multiple choice.
All right. A. Big Sal's Diner. B. Mel's Diner. C. Bo's Diner. D. Harry's Diner.
Is it Harry's? Is it Harry's, Jay? You think?
It's either that or it's Sal, but I trust you. You've seen this movie more than I have.
Well, you say that.
5, 4.
Harry's. Final answer.
Incorrect. Going to F.U. Lucas for the 1 point steal.
Can we get the free repeat of the options, please?
Yes. A. Big Sal's Diner. B. Mel's Diner. C. Bo's Diner. D. Harry's Diner.
It's been a minute since I've seen it, Lucas.
Sal's was the one that stuck out to me the instant that they read the option.
I really don't remember that well.
Almost picked it makes me think it is a decent chance it is.
That what?
They almost picked Sal's. That was what
Okay, we'll go with that.
So Sal's, which is A, final answer.
Incorrect. Correct answer was Bo's Diner. Bo's.
My backup was Mel's, so we're good.
I wasn't even.
You've seen it more than I have because I've seen Baby Driver 0 times.
Okay.
And use that.
There it is. There it is.
All right. Well, with that, Con of the Dead still does have a 1 point lead going into this round, 21-20. And we're going to see what happens in round 3, the Pick Your Poison round. We're going to let our competitors pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point option. Con of the Dead's going to get to pick first. They're going to get to pick from categories of.
Boatman, it's 16-15.
It's 16-15, dude. Where did you get 20? You gave us.
He added. He's counting his dashes.
I did the tally marks here wrong, and
He did an extra group of both of them.
Sorry, it is 6.
I wasn't even listening to you.
I was about to say that seems really high.
It's the same differential, but I was like, we just had 13, so there's no way.
This match is going to break all the points records now. We're at 16-15 going to round 3. You all who watch know that I can't math. And they're going to get to pick from the categories of comic book movies, scores and soundtracks, sci-fi fantasy, sports, Oscars, and comedy. We're going to let them pick their categories right now, and we will be back to you right now. Well, our teams have picked what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4s. Con has picked scores and soundtracks for 1, which Mark will take, comedy for 2, which Jay will take, sci-fi for 3, and comic book movie for 4. Whereas the other team has picked comedies for 1, Oscars for 2, comic book movies for 3, sports for 4. And Aaron, since they are behind, would you like to give them their 1-pointer in the category of comedies for Jim?
Got the ship.
In the category of comedies, for 1 point, who stars as Uncle Buck in Uncle Buck?
No, I'm kidding. It's John Candy.
That is correct for 1 point.
Almost gave me a heart attack. Thank you, Jim.
I was just like, what?
I was like, dude, if you missed this question, a comedy question that I know, I'll kill you.
All right, let's go over to Con of the Dead.
I think it was Steve.
God.
I think it was Steve Buscemi. No, Gutenberg. Steve Gutenberg. Steve Gutenberg was.
Okay, it does go over to Con of the Dead now. Mark, you are taking the 1-pointer in scores and soundtracks.
Yup.
Your 1-pointer is scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for 1978 Superman?
John Williams.
Correct for 1 point. Aaron, back to you.
All right, and this is in the category of Oscars for 2 points. For what film did Saoirse Ronan receive her first Oscar nomination?
Atonement.
That is correct for 2 points.
I would have said Laddie Bird. So good job, Lucas.
Okay. Jay, your 2-pointer, category of comedies. Ha 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 ha.
Please don't.
Your question is, who directed Old School? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, no.
Correct answer is Todd Phillips,
Todd Phillips.
director of the new Joker film.
I was about to say, isn't that like he does Old School, The Hangover, and the new Joker? That's critically acclaimed.
Okay, well, we are sticking with Con of the Dead for the 3-pointer. I do just want to clarify, do Con of the Dead, have they lost all their repeats?
We still have one.
Oh, they still have 1. Okay.
I wasn't going to use it on my
Thank
2-point
you.
question.
I was thinking.
Right.
I was wondering how many guys left. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just wanted to clarify. So they still have
because
1
it was
left.
never mentioned at the top.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Con of the Dead, your 3-pointer, category sci-fi fantasy.
Score, Boatman.
Oh, the score is
They're up by 1.
18-17. And Con of the Dead, your question, category sci-fi fantasy, 3-pointer. A Match Made in Space is a novel authored by a character in what film?
What did he say? A match made in what?
Space.
A match made in space. Oh,
5, 4,
it's a.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
It's their last one?
Yeah.
All right.
They have no more repeats left. A Match Made in Space is a novel authored by a character in what film?
Shit.
It's Back to the Future. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points.
Nice goal.
Kicks
All right.
it back over. Aaron,
For,
3-pointer of comic book movies.
3-pointer in comic book movies. Yep. In comic book movies. In The Dark Knight, in order to get an alibi, Bruce goes on a boat with ballerinas who are from what country?
I'm pretty positive it's Russia.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Russian country, but it's not gonna be Russia.
5,
So you think it's a chance like what, Ukraine?
3,
How many more repeats do you have?
1. You have 2 left.
All right,
We're gonna use.
use one here.
All right.
Okay. In order to get an alibi, Bruce goes on a boat with ballerinas who are from what country?
We can say Russia, but it's not going to be Russia. It's going to be like Romania or like like something like that. It's not going to be Russian.
All right, let's just say it anyway. Fuck guys. Fuck.
We're going to say Russian.
Russian. Final answer.
That is correct
for 3 points.
I didn't think it would be that simple for a 3
The match is not overthinking.
I did not think it would be that simple.
All right. Unless I did the math wrong, I have Con of the Dead behind by 1 point, 21 to 20. Is that what you have, Aaron?
That's what I have.
Now it's 21 to 20.
Yeah.
All right, Con.
48-47.
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Okay, so you have to hit this to send it back or else they win. Your 4-pointer in the category of comic book movies. And you have no repeats left. In Avengers Infinity War, what song is playing when the Guardians first appear in the film?
It's the Rubber Band Man. So...
We do need final answer.
I know, I was talking to Jay. So
you're good.
You get that? So you just need the song, right?
We are looking for the song.
Rubber Band Man, final answer.
Correct for 4 big points.
Nice job.
All
right, and this is
it all comes down to this.
For 4 points for the win for it all in the category of sports movies. What basketball movie starred Queen Latifah in Common?
Basketball starring Queen Latifah.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1.
I don't know.
Final repeat here. What basketball movie starred Queen Latifah and Common?
Yeah, I'm not getting anything, and this is not a movie I would have watched. Anything?
I have no idea.
All right.
It's going to be something like
5, 4, 3.
Long shot. Who cares?
And your winners, Con of the Dead. The correct answer being Just Right. Just Right. I've never heard of it either, but that's okay. Con of the Dead do win this match, and we're going to go to them in our post-match interview. So, Mark, Jay, how are you feeling about that win?
Oh, rejoice and be amazed that, of course we won this game. Of course we did. King Koho's little cohorts are nothing but, little amused children that he puts. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It was a good game, actually. I feel pretty good about our performance. I feel great about their performance. I think they came to play. They showed what they knew, and kudos to them.
Did you call Koho a whore?
Not yet.
No, he'd have to get pussy in order to be a whore. Or something else I'm not really comfortable with in this politically correct era, so I won't say it. Jim and fuck you, Lucas. Congratulations, guys. You played a hell of a game. It was a nail biter. I've never heard of your fucking Queen Latifah Common movie either. The only movie I remember Common from is John Wick 2. So, yeah, I'm glad. Fair enough. But, yeah. Koho, way to manage your team. You came
to a loss.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go there, but since
sorry, I couldn't help it. Sorry.
Since we're there, I was at the library the other day and I picked up this nifty little book. It's in a language that I can't read though. But I think the author was a dude named Abdul Al-Haziz. It gave me the insight to at least get question number 2 wrong, but be able to help you out in at least round 1. So who knows? Maybe I'm losing my mind a little bit, but I say victory sit, buddy.
I think I know of the book you speak of, and it's an interesting reading.
Okay, we're going to go over to Jim and Lucas.
Well,
and Jim's gone, so I guess we're just going over to Lucas.
All
right, what do you guys feel about what happened out there?
Shit happens, man. I can't say much more than that. Yeah, pointers. We got one about a Queen Latifah movie. I don't think anyone's ever
from like 2000. Yeah. Hey guys, have you heard of that Queen Latifah movie from like 2002? Yeah, no, neither has anybody. Hey Lucas, I have a question. Have you heard of this movie? Small. Didn't break any box office records. No big deal. It's called Infinity War. Have you heard of that one?
I mean, I think I saw a trailer once on like when I was in like a restaurant or something. It wasn't that popular.
Right.
Pretty sure no one's ever seen it.
I'll summarize this for us real nice and easy. Mark says that of course they won. Yes, of course you won because you received a geek question that's been asked 5 times already in this community. Good for you. You have recall. It doesn't mean you know songs and movies in comic book movies. Look, we're clearly the better team. The record won't reflect it right now, but we are. And whoever we get next, it's a win for us. It's the rebound. Look, we did exactly what we said in the promos. Lucas got fucked. So we're home winners anyway.
I would like to say when you guys pick that 4-pointer, I'm just like, Jim is gonna complain about this question if he gets it. And then he did. So I would just like to say that I predict things right sometimes. So good for me. Anybody you want to play next? Call out. And who am I kidding? You guys don't know enough about Warzone.
Yeah, let's be real.
Is Jim even a real person? Let's be real. Okay, well, let's go to me and Aaron for final thoughts. Aaron, how do you feel about that match?
It was a very close matchup, good matchup today. I think that just right question really was just a little bit wrong for Kaleb's cohorts there. So Kaleb, teaching his team well to lose. So, just getting ready for his cupcake match.
I agree.
Cue it in right here.
Yeah, you gave it perfect for Brian. Well, that being said, from Jim Green, from Lucas Schildbach, from Mark Camire, from Jay Burnz, from Aaron J, from Koho, and myself, Kaleb Little Boat, this is Multiplex Movie Warzone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Fuck you, Lucas.
Fuck you, Lucas. Lucas sucks. Lucas is a piece of shit.
I have to agree and say fuck you, Lucas, because that's the only thing that matters today. Really, only thing that matters in life. Fuck you, Lucas.
Fuck Lucas, though.
Absolutely. All that matters today is that Lucas gets fucked.
That Lucas kid, I had a talk with him the other night. Seems like a really nice fellow. I don't know why everybody just keeps trying to fuck him.
We won't fuck Lucas, but you both are about to be fucked.
Lucas, nighty night. Keep your butthole tight.
Fuck you, Lucas, all night. Fuck you, Lucas. Fuck you, Lucas.
Lucas got fucked.
Did you call Koho a whore?